Welcome back, everybody. I'm Honeybadger. Let's play some Minecraft, shall we? Just getting things set up. You know what's not going to happen in this episode? I think episode part 2, really. 10 part 2. 10.2. My keyboard isn't going to die. That's not going to happen because I fixed it. I didn't fix it. I replaced it. Because that's just how I roll sometimes. So, bring you back up to speed. We have, damn you, immediately our first problem child. But we can fix it. We can fix it. Noted. I thought I got that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Oh, it's actually counting from there. That's a good point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it looks like he spawned right there. So, ugh, my hair. My luscious locks are in the way. We have a fully functioning, just not optimized iron farm. Sorry, oh, site. Oh, well, yeah, there we go. These guys like to hit me. I wish it was hit on me, but no. They like to hurt a lot. Just kind of cleaning all of this up while he's ticking away. Nope. Get a good angle at you there, my friend. Don't actually want it to go down the hill. So we've solved quite a few issues with the iron farm. Evidently not all of them, but that's okay. It's a learning process, more or less. Vast majority of them are complete. Okay, so the whole thing, we've got villagers down there. They get scared by the zombie. Spawn an iron golem. One further thing, just like that. Perfect. One last thing I want to do is exchange this entire wall for glass. So in order to do that, we need to get some sand. The only thing right now that's really an issue is the iron golem is sometimes spawning in the wall. I don't want that, because if it spawns in the wall, then it may take suffocation damage only and not the lava damage, because it gets stuck on that block right before. Copper tools, pretty solid, honestly. I wasn't expecting them to be, but I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, case in point. Case in point. And that time, not suffocating. So it's a little frustrating. Let me update this right here. Later I'll make that automated, but that's quite a bit of redstone. And I need to reset you somehow, my friend. Without dying. That has been... An iron farm has been at least 2 of my deaths so far. One, maybe 3. One from an iron golem, one from the zombie at the bottom of the farm. So gotta be careful, because they hurt quickly and a lot. Food, and then I need some torches, which I don't have a ton of coal for. I think I'll just wait to upgrade everything to iron for a little bit. I'm not rushing. I would like to go ahead and get the sand though, so we'll go down to our local beach. the beach, and pick out some good old sand. We don't have a lot over here, however. Don't really need a lot right now, but sometimes it's nice to just grab an entire stack and go from there. Let me get my ever-loving hair out of my face. Use this water here just because I'm totally not too particular for my own good. I think I've gotten a pretty good balance between streaming and recording. The thing of it is, y'all, I love talking to myself. I do it all the time. So it's not really that hard. You know, I see a lot of streamers who aren't interactive or, you know, otherwise Minecraft content creators who aren't super interactive. They're just kind of vibing. That's a whole thing. But you know, for me, I love talking about it, and I love experiencing, damn you, the game. And, you know, I'm starting to find people IRL that are okay talking about this, but not a lot of people, you know, less and less as I get older as well, really enjoy this game as much as I do. So why not create something that I can interact with people who are guaranteed to at least have a base understanding and interest in the game and, you know, why it's the best video game of all time. All right, have some wheat. I'm gonna go make some more cows. Where is it? It's in here. That's how that works. Let's start planting some things because I don't have a lot of passive stuff going besides this. So I'm gonna just pop on over here. There's some space out. Make some bamboo. Okay. And then I have some water over here. Probably don't want that there long term, but I don't really want to cloud up this area. Maybe I'll just make this into the little farm area. Actually, that's not really a good use of space. Can't wait till I enchant stuff, because then I don't have to, whenever you click on, what's that called? Pick block, whatever your button is for it, mine's middle click, then it won't swap out the tool in the toolbar. It's really annoying. All right, lost my train of thought. Water. That's all we're doing. Water and sugar cane. Or books. Go. A bit faster, mayhap. I don't need that actually. I don't even need it. Let me know in the comments, you know, anything that you want me to do, to see, to be. I'm not gonna change for you. Just kidding. There's a lot of ideas I have. Some definitely more feasible than others. Man, that's the favorite spot, I guess. Good thing that's gonna be patched soon, buddy. Maybe they updated the mechanics. Either that or and brakes. Nope, not quite. All right, let's go ahead and patch this so I don't have to keep doing that. 16. That won't quite be enough. What do I need to do? More fuel. It's not great. I just do stuff I'll probably use that trapdoor at some point. Signs, not so much. Not so much. Go. So like this side quite a lot. Specifically right there. So push this. Have 6 more. I'll do these 4. Just gotta be careful. Damn you. Move quickly and not break the frame, which I just did. This needs to go away. That needs to go there. This needs to go back right there. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh. Yeah, I've gone through a few. Dang. My goodness, that's so annoying. I don't know how to fix that. It's so specific as well. Yeah, if you know how to fix that, I would be very happy if you're able to tell me. I don't have like a redstone chest yet. Look at that. Look at that. With what I've used, the hopper and all that, I'm pretty sure that that's already 2 stacks. I'm gonna make some more cows. Not really sheeps. Sheep. Yeah. Not really sheeps. Sure, bud. And yeah, it's nice to be able to just, you know, hang out with y'all, even if you aren't watching live, because I'm not even streaming right now. So that would be weird if you were. So why? Maybe I should have exchanged those bottom 3 blocks for glass. Maybe that's what. That's what I need to do. Excuse me. All right. So next up, good question. I think potentially, yeah, he would already been dead if that was. I think let's see. First off, if I have any other villagers left, because that's gonna kind of dictate things a little bit here. I think I had 1. I don't know if they are still around in any form. Guess I don't know. It's not really worth it. This door I thought was closed, or open rather. I love all of the melons. I'm not gonna make a melon farm, although I guess I could. Yeah, you know, speaking of, that's a whole bunch of sand. Let's go grab some more sand here. That's an armadillo, not a villager. Ow, so close. There's a bunch of lava around. So, you know, I'm not ready to go into the nether, not even in the slightest bit. I think fuel is a big thing right now. Fuel, which I can just do lava buckets again. I'd prefer to have renewable fuel, but let me grab just a couple stacks as well. While I'm doing that, I will think of what to do next. Yeah, probably upgrade iron pick, and then go on the hunt for some diamonds, I suppose. I'm gonna need some for an enchanting table. I do have a lectern, however, I am a bit hesitant to try to convert my currently operating somewhat decently iron farm into a villager breeder. Not looking forward to that. I think I only started with maybe 5, and I'm down to 3. They are incredibly, incredibly safe, but just 3. So I would have to be pretty doggone prepared to try to... basically what I would have to do is manually breed 2, but each time I breed 1, I have to spend more wheat. I would probably go with wheat in order for them to breed. And then there has to be another bed nearby that they can access. So immediately that's breaking my my setup right there. No way. I thought that's a tree, right? That's not a building. Oh, that's infuriating. All right, well, darn you. Silly little guy, big guy, silly big guy. Must be all be wood then. Speaking of, whoops, that's not, why was I not? Oh yeah, because I wasn't stripping the wood like I was expecting it to. That's good for now. Sticks. I really wish I didn't have the clickety clack, but that's better than my keyboard completely pooping out. So we're gonna stick with the clickety clack. I might be able to do something with the settings. I don't really think I'll be able to do much though. I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna do the acacia stuff because I don't really want to mess with acacia stuff for much longer, even though it is my primary wood around here. All right. This guy's kind of bugging me. Not of his own fault, just kind of bugging me. So that goes in there. Plenty of food, picks, lots of clean inventory. Once that's done, so let me go take care of this boyo. Oh, interesting. It only, excuse me, shows the plus sign when it's fully charged, and you can hit it ahead of time. Because the plus sign is how I figure out if I'm in range or not. That is a little bit aggravating. Especially because I put those down. Ah, scared me. Jeez. I put those down. What's that? And then it spawned somewhere else. So I thought I had fixed it, but it turns out it's all a ruse. Water. Now just spawning, I don't even know where. Great. Oh, that lava's awfully close. That kills the water. I think I should actually go ahead and put another water source right there. Okay. Speaking of water, this current is ridiculously strong. Let me just take this out of the equation real quick. Come on, buddy. There we go. Also gonna try this just to see if that helps. So we've got the old 4x4 spawning platform, new and improved collection. That should work. Just make sure. Sure does. There's another 22 iron for not free, but my goodness. There we go. There's one. You know, I'm not gonna stick around and find out if it all works, but all right, let's go caving. We're ready, more or less. Stick those in there. I wish I could, if it matches, I wish I could put it back, but I can't, so that's fine. I think we're gonna go caving, and then when we come back, which the cave-in will probably be this whole episode, ET dubs. I think the next step is going to be a little bit of finessing with low base because it's not great right now. Mostly just I need more storage space. I could convert this little guy into a big straight down little house. That'd be kind of cute. Let me do that. And I'll just put that stuff somewhere else. All right, thinking how to do this. I think for our level, I don't want to go too far down too quickly. So for right now, I just want to explore, and there's a good option for that with some old, still that side right there. Let me fix that real quick. Never had to do many edits, this many edits to stuff. Yeah, me over here, can't quite see it. Okay, so it looks like if I go straight, yeah, excellent. Perfect, as I like to say. Can't really see the map from this side. Not a lot of naturally occurring caves. Oh, whoops, ouch. This might be it. No, that's just a little thing. Yeah, I've never really understood why people have such a hard time. I mean, have such a hard time with, you know, talking and this is like everybody has interests. So, you know, create a space where yours is appreciated. If you can't find it, create it, you know, and it's been a journey for sure. A lot of learning that I've started doing and a lot left to do. Wow, that stuff grows fast. Okay, I've kind of just wandered around in circles. Let me go up here. We are a tad bit above sea level, but not anything too crazy. See if we can find a good natural cave. Yep, more lava. And if not, then we'll just actually go back and dig straight down, pretty much. Oh, howdy. Maybe go ahead and take this coal. Yeah, not really. Well, we tried. We'll grab this coal, however. Thank you. Plenty of pickaxe durability to make this worthwhile. Alright, let me see if we can maybe go down here. That doesn't look like it's worth it. And I don't have respiration, so which is ironic because that's what you don't want to do, is breathe underwater. You want to be able to hold your breath, not intake liquid. Should be like fish breathing gills 1. You know, because on the bow you have flame, so why not just gills? Just call it gills. Right. There's a little bit more that type of stuff, but nothing really. There is one other section on this side. Scoot. I don't really get armadillos. I don't think they really added that much to the game, but they did technically add 2 items, I suppose. Alright, so if we look on the map, we're going up here. Oh, I can't see it because of where my mic is. There's this little gray spot that might be a cave entrance. Or it's just, yeah, thing. Okay. Alright. Boring. Let's check on the farm. Which is, yep, just iron. And bone meal, technically. Beautiful. Marvelous. Wonderful. I don't even feel bad about carrying around too much iron, because for one thing, you know, if you die doesn't really matter that much. Alright, let's do this. I don't like this though, so I'm gonna block it in. We're going to increase light level just a little bit, not that it really matters. And here we go. Okay, so copper is definitely slower than iron, but you know, I will take it. I'm gonna try to light this a little bit so it's not as uninteresting as possible to watch. One of my comments that I've gotten so far is dark is pretty dark. I'm like, yeah, but that's also kind of the point, right? I can do this though. I can switch this to my offhand. Make it a little bit brighter. But there's no guarantees with digging straight down. There is a guarantee with doing this method of 2 at a time that you won't immediately die. But there's no guarantee that you'll hit a good cave. Or that around here there even is a good cave system. Not at all a guarantee. Do just okay, promising, potentially. Oh, hi friend. It's the only bad thing about the, oh man, immediately into deep slate is kind of rough. Let's continue just finalizing this. Ooh. Sometimes deep slate sounds a little bit like a creeper going off. Speaking of which, I need to emphasize safety here above all. Okay. Case in point. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. All right. Do need to light this area pretty well. I didn't actually get that spot, did I? I don't think it's critical. I would have appreciated cave at a higher level so that I would get a little bit more coal. But you know, looks like I might get some from over here. Only thing about this shader that allows you to see when you're holding a torch is it's kind of hard to see when you need to place a torch. Yeah, I don't think I will collect iron at all, pretty much. Enderman. Look at all this gross, unusable iron. What? Gross. That isn't acting like it's gonna collect it. It doesn't. Interesting. Probably won't collect gold then either. Not bad. Let's see here. I could see it. Yeah, no, there's no way. First gold, I think. I don't know if I should keep collecting copper, though. I think I have enough as is. Skeleton. Yeah, gonna burn through torches pretty quickly. I don't get some more coal this my hair right now. Ooh, what have we here? That's, you know what? Case in point, we can see, oh, it's like directly below. That's phenomenal. That's really, really good for us. Pumpkin seeds. I don't really feel like doing beetroot, but sure, a couple music discs, why not? But I do need coal. Or I do need to figure out an alternative to torches, which is death, pretty much. Or just grow a lot of good fortune. It's viable as well, I suppose. Yay, coal. Either fortune or silk touch. Again. Or I don't have to do a villager grader quite yet. I can just set up the other side of the ooh. I think that would have been death right there. Goodness, that's a steep drop. Wowee. All right, let me take a quick look around. Looks pretty good overall. Torches. A couple of random planks on me for some reason. Torches. Okay. Yeah, like I said, looks pretty good. Got a little bit of coal as well. Some gold. Not bad. Not bad at all. We just very clearly mark where is instant death drop over here. So not looking too shabby for cave system right now. And I believe if my eyes might deceive me, but I think that that's abandoned mine shaft down there, which honestly, that was really loud. It's just pretty fun. I wonder if maybe my volume is just too overall too loud. Not. No way. Dripstone! Are you kidding me? Wow, this world keeps getting better and better. Oh my. Very scary. Okay, we're actually fine now. As long as a creeper doesn't jump down here, we're good. Golden. Yeah, I feel like water is very effective. Water current, specifically the currents. Okay. Yeah. My goodness. Okay. Let's actually get up here so I can see what we're working with here. Dripstone wise, that is enough. That is definitely enough. That is awesome. That's really sick. Do need to pay a little bit of attention. Oops. Just want to make it as safe as possible. So, take care of the ranged first, always. Okay. Level 15. Okay, I'm gonna collect dripstone. We can make a lava farm. And all of the coal in the world just goes straight to torches. Wonderful. I've been in my inventory for too long. I would actually keep going, but out of wood, which is a dumb thing to be out of in a cave. I'm just gonna do all of the random stuff that's small. Bones, arrows. Got a bow. Pretty decent one at least. Alright, I'll do about an 8 of each. I don't really need more than that. Okay. Perfect. I'll just drop one more because I don't want to carry more than what I need. Alright, I think the entrance is right over here. Yeah, perfect. It's like I'm missing that redstone. Dang it. Speaking of missing things, I'm now missing that one torch. So we got a zombie farm, we got, well, zombie spawner. Good cave system. Let me just look down here real quick. Just for a single diamond. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually going to block this off. I don't want to do that though. Okay. Perfect. I feel like I've been saying that too much. Alright, now we just need to get back up, which was... This is also not torched. Coal? Maybe coal? No. Okay, there it is. There's my makeshift entrance so far. It's gonna be messy, but let's try to make it as least messy as possible, which we can do by just sticking to this side right here. Need to remember how to make it so that the water is only one column. There's a way to do it, but I don't remember how. It's like, do I even play this game, you know? Sounds like there's another cave over there. think the way to do that one other homemade thing is to be good at damage. Arguably, I'm not very. All right, look at this. This is why you want your mine to be close to everything else. You want everything to be close so that everything keeps growing and producing and aging. All the while, you are just chilling, doing your own thing. Oh, not quite. All right, you're pissing me off now because I fixed that. I thought. Man. Now what I should do at the very least is just connect the rest of the border. I thought I fixed that, man. One thing I could try, which I don't even have glass on me, so I can't actually. All right, the only thing is with the lava farm is that it needs to be away from burnables. So I think I'll just park it over here. So luckily we have a lot of iron. That's the only downside to a lava farm. You need a lot of iron. You need a lot of cauldrons. We have 2. Let me grab those. Doing too many things at once. Sorry. Get used to it. Okay? Might as well. Oh, that... I need to keep that there. For the time being, and yeah. He can kill me if I do that, so I don't want to do that. Right, and maybe if I do water bucket, I'll fix it. That's astonishingly unfortunate. I don't think I can even hit him. Oh. Stuck in the corner of the wall. There's probably an easier way to fix this farm, but I really do not want to keep having to deal with this. I'm gonna fix this side first. And then all we're gonna do is just cap this off. So that if it spawns in the wall, at least it'll suffocate. Miss these. So sorry. Alright. There's a couple cauldrons in one of these places. Let's go find them. Used to be a house. It's now desolate. I don't think this is it. Nope, it's not. It keeps getting me like it's gonna be a good mine entrance. I don't know why. I've definitely seen through it a couple times. Ooh, something isn't working. Has to do with that water source. Good thing I have a whole bunch of glass to fix it. Go. Back on track here, buddy boy. See if I can place it right there. I guess I can't. It's fine. Drop down, boom, boom. And now I just need to place this. wait for it to go out all the way. There we go. I think one other tiny little thing is this right there. Be sure that makes sense. Get out of here. Wait for it to go all the way down. Make sure it paths correctly. And that should be good. Yup. Alright. Because at this point, I'm perfectly happy with this entire farm. You know? Like, I don't even have to really optimize it anymore. I just am doing it because I want to. Not because I have to, because I'm not, you know. Yeah. 2 cauldrons. We'll get started on those 2. So iron farm, lava farm, that's pretty doggone good. You know, I could also just put it right here, next to it. There's not really anything burnable over here. Alright, so the way it works... Excellent. I am gonna put it over here because I don't want to accidentally risk messing with the... Ooh, hello. Boring, but cool. Try to use up this copper pick here. I use a lot of torches, man. You gotta, you know, supply my habit. We could even make it into this little nook that we just found. Cool little adventure type of thingy, you know? Not just min-maxing the entire world and putting an iron farm in the spawn chunks of the world. Just, you know, chilling. I don't need darn. Do it 1 wide. Let's try to clean this up a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not make it into a little bit of a story, like this is a furnace or something. Always cool. Love doing that with my builds, actually. It was kind of sad when I lost my first world because I messed it up pretty badly. Alright, we don't have to make it pretty or anything. So all you have to do, you have to have 1 air block between the cauldron and the dripstone right here. And I don't have my original source. And then all you have to do is add a lava source on top of this. So we're gonna build it. Oof, man, that got dark quickly. Woo-wee! One more day and we should be pretty much fully functioning lava farm. The only thing is that it's kind of slow, but it's really good. Really good and making a lot of fuel. So we already have 2, so I don't want to shift click this. I want exactly 6 more. And that'll be that. The rest in here. Over 2 stacks of iron. Basically completely passively now. So if you've ever wondered about whether you should put up with making an iron farm, yeah, you should. I'm gonna grab 1 lava source here, which it looks like we've already done. That way I can use the rest of that as well for obsidian instead of... Yeah, I gotta go down around this path to get to the lava. I like that. A little bit of lore. Never hurt anybody. We're gonna do 2 this way, and then 2 that way, and then do. Get rid of these guys. You just have to be a little bit careful when you put the original sources down, because it is lava after all. Do this guy right here first. So you have to put the source block oops, above each one. So right now only this one will actually work, but it'll look like the rest of them are active. They are not, however. So we're gonna go ahead and just fill it all up because it is quite slow. That's why I'm doing 8 instead of like 2. You also need to keep a good inventory of lava buckets. You also can't automate it. You can... There is a semi-automatic route that is an unbelievable amount of redstone and is not worth it. But this one isn't bad. The only thing now is I have to go from the top. So that... I like that there's been so many lava lakes, and now I'm basically just making another one. It just happens to be convenient for me. It's not really flowing the way I thought it would, which is fine. Okay. Okay, perfect. Alright, a couple more trips back and forth. And then we are done with the lava farm as well, surprisingly. Wasn't anticipating that. That's the whole thing. You're not looking for it, and you're like, wait a second. I spy with my little eye something useful. Very nice. Whoops. Million. I think I'll have to add. It's kind of hard to tell. 1, 2, 3, right there. Have to add a stopper here. Oh, not quite yet. Maybe I should just go ahead and do more buckets because I have plenty of iron. Thankfully. The fact that there isn't one there is actually a good sign because it means that they're dying, which is the whole point. Sorry, that's just how it works. All right, so I want to do... I'll do 8. So that I can also start using it for... Maybe I will do charcoal. I don't know. I don't really want to. Yeah, I have enough. Oops. There we go. Not bad for day 15, huh? Like 2 stacks of iron, 8 buckets, 8 cauldrons, 1 hopper so far, but you know, hey. And then what we're gonna do is just kind of be a little spastic. 6, I think, is more than enough. 1, 2, 3. So I want to put 1 right there, 1 right there, 1 right there. And we're gonna actually back out because it's getting a little toasty for me. All right, I believe that is all of them right there. So now we can break this back down so it looks cool again. Yeah. Alrighty, should be good to go. The other thing too, you don't really have to light it, but I'm gonna do this just in case. And now I have 2 extras. I don't know if chests burn, but I could just put a hopper over there. All right, sure, why not? Free fuel. All right. Next up is reworking this house a bit because I do not have anywhere near the amount of storage I need. Oh no. I'm just gonna expand this wall out pretty much. Not really even gonna worry about flooring. Maybe I'll just do a drop down. Just need more storage space right now. Let me know what you think I should do next. I'm in a pretty good spot right now. I think arguably the best world so far. World/build so far, so I'm really happy about that. Alright, let me just do something. Whip up something real quick here. Right. I guess I'll continue that. Nice. And then do this. Maybe a little bit of decor. Never hurt anybody. I think I said that last world and then I died. So maybe I'm just... Oh, you know. What's that called? Shooting myself in the foot, basically. Yeah, I'll just do dirt. Why not? It works. It's the job done, don't it, folks? Do you like that I'm basically just rebuilding the exact same thing I tore down? Just a little bit safer, though, this time. No, a little bit more open, actually, not really safer. Ah, I guess I did need those exactly 3 fence posts that I said I didn't. I can do plenty of that with that, and then some of this. And there we go. That's the thing, is that like when it's going well, I want to just keep building, keep working on stuff, and now I'm out of that. But do 1 extra right there. Same thing. Do my bed over here. Very slight chance of death. Maybe I will do some slabs then. Just to make sure they don't drop down and kill me in an instant. That would be really, really unfortunate. So just barely can reach that. I like for my builds to be a combination of form and function. Not really into... Oh, I love that I shift-clicked that. Wow. That was a choice. Sure was. Okay. Good enough to me. Now I'm just out of wood, you know? Classic. Right, I think I'll do... Just... Man, it's not gonna grow, is it? This will, though. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I'll just put them all in one location, but not... Let's just put them all in a line right here. Not sure I want to commit to the podzol quite yet. So we'll just do, I think that will grow. There's something about it being on the edge that it won't grow. But we want it to grow, so. Alright. Basically, 1 full day of operation. Let's see what we got. Yeah. That tastes good. I'm pretty close to making a sorter for this, honestly. Save a little bit of time. Not much, but you just do a hopper into a composter and then a hopper out. And that's all you need. Great. Let's make a little bit more of everything. Primarily chests. Some sticks for torches. Yeah. Good. Alright, we're gonna do every other, I guess. I don't like that. Also not really safe from skeletons, but oh well. And then I can move one over. just gotta start organizing. So this one is combat. Any mob drops, anything related to that. We'll do minerals, etc. We'll do music over there because that's kind of how you get those. We'll do plants. We'll do stone, etc. I'll probably just trash those. And then wood and plants. Okay. And then I need these. This is going to become redstone, which I'll put over here. Do that. Glass, buckets. Not really that, no. Obsidian also goes there. So then we can do our little thing. Right. To make it clear for everybody, mostly myself, because it's just me. You know what? I'm just gonna be bougie. Okay, watch this. Block iron. Eat it. Eat it, previous worlds. Stone, 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 stone. We'll deal with that stuff later. Plants. I can do hay for that. To signify that. Yep. Un hay bale. Like so. That's not, doesn't really fit that category. And yep, no, yep. Dirt will be its own thing, that's fine. Redstone. Oh, where did I put? Speaking of. That, this, that, there, that, like that. I'll do flint in here, actual redstone in there. Map, I don't know. Oh, I forgot about my bundle. Gotta clear out my bundle here. Great, lots of animal stuff. Boom, boom. Boom. Oh, bone block, that's what I do. Yeah, that's right. This, and then one of these. Bone block. Really satisfying noise. BT dubs. That. Do that. This goes here. Gotta love some organizing, you know? It's the best. It's best when you're at the point. I think that's the main thing for me right now. I'm at the point where it makes sense to do organization. Oh, because bed. I guess I do need one chest, which is going to be kind of the odds and ends sort of stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Orange bed, odds and ends. Alrighty. And now I see, look at this. That was like a full stack. That, I don't think I need to cook anything really. I've got a little bit of gold. None of that is cookable. I guess I've got some more sand I could do too. While I'm waiting, I can fix the problem of waiting. Do a little something like this here. I love that I'm just solving this problem right now. Oh, just move it. Well, actually, I didn't mind that over there. More chests. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm about to get a lot more wood, so I'll just shift click that, do this, do that, and then I can go ahead and store up my fuel over here. Beautiful. This might actually not be a full plank. It is a full plank, but I can take this and put it up there, and I won't really notice. Nobody's gonna know. They're not gonna know. I'm gonna just despawn these over here. I don't really want to deal with the actual trash can, like a lava source. Cactus, I may not be able to get all the way out here. You might be saying to yourself, but all the XP, I've got a zombie farm, fam. All right. Really good 2 or 3 days, maybe 4, 5, 6 or 7. So yeah, I hope you had fun. I know I did. Let's see. Where's that noise coming from? That's gonna be it for me today. But a lot of stuff done. Lava farm, iron farm's doing well. Actually, speaking of which, you didn't think I was just gonna leave, did you? Let's go check on the lava farm. I'm gonna guess probably 2. Now remember, one of them 4. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. I'm gonna waste a lot because most of my stuff is gonna be really small. But yeah, I can just start loading this thing up. I don't really even need it, but look at that. Look at that. I'm gonna do one more chest once I have enough stuff and things, and we'll go from there. All right, time for me to go to bed. Yeah, probably you too. Have a good one. I'm Immahoneybadger.